Well, happy hump day, Sunseekers, and away we go at the Beach House Beach Bunker for a Wednesday, one step closer to the weekend, and, one step closer to spring. I thought we did that already. I thought spring is here, isn't it? Springtime. It doesn't feel like springtime. We got some snow in the forecast, and we could see significant snow. It's not exactly a storm, but enough that you might have to get the snow blower going, depending on where you are lurking in from today. We'll give you the update coming up. Hey, thanks for being here. It's a day to celebrate Budget Day in Manitoba yesterday, and big news. Oh my God, riding the bus for free. We've got PST, a tax removed on food, giant savings. What will you do with your windfall? Oh my word. We'll break it down. We'll explain what's happening with the PST removal at the grocery store. That is a big story this morning. Also, we saw a U.S. survey that was released yesterday that came out with a list of the most stressed and least stressed U.S. states. And I thought, wow, we need to get one on Canada. So we did some digging around and we found them. The provinces that are the most stressed and the least stressed. Now, this is a great story because those in the West fare far better than the East. And oh my God, I know we've got some Sunseekers from the East Coast. What is happening on the East Coast to make it so stressful? We're going to talk a little bit about that. Also, while WestJet has tried to smash people together in their seats, remember how they were going to have your knees up around your earlobes and push those seats together to kind of make it more affordable to fly with a little less room? You should see what United Airlines launched yesterday. We talked about it regularly on this show. Imagine a world where you sleep on the plane in a bed in normal seating. United has figured out a way to do it. It's awesome. And there's some changes coming to Easter, and it has to do with the price of chocolate. And we'll talk a little bit about that. Hannah Montana, by the way, best of both worlds. You know what? Her 20th anniversary, is it 20th, 25th anniversary, dropped with Disney last night. So Hannah Montana fans are super excited. Maybe you watched it. If you didn't, just a reminder that they're back together again, at least for the anniversary special, reconstructing the sets. And apparently, that's not the last time that's going to be done. Disney is really going to be looking at some big-time 2K nostalgia. Is that what they call it? 2K nostalgia. I mean, we talk regularly about the 80s and the 90s, but now it's moving into 2K. And look at the roads this morning. Here is what things are looking like. We're going to see some snow today. Now, here's what's going to happen. This is going to be split into two areas. Basically, if you are north of the Yellowhead Highway, you're going to get the worst of the snow. Okay, so this is Highway 16 and to the north. Now, for those to the south, it's still kind of a crapshoot. You can get anywhere from a skiff to 2 centimeters to 5 centimeters. But again, if you're north of the Yellowhead, I believe there is a snowfall warning still in effect. Could see between 5 and 15 centimeters of snow. And you can see on the radar there, that is just next to my logo to the right there. Pink is mixed precipitation. That's freezing rain. So that's down around southeastern Saskatchewan. We're seeing it, and the far reaches of southern Manitoba down around Morden, Winkler area. So if you are headed in that direction, things could get a little icy and dicey. Going to pull up Manitoba 511 just to make sure we're not seeing anything weird on the highways today as far as icy roads are concerned. Things are looking pretty good. Highway 5 from Carberry up to McCreary is reporting some partial cover, as is Highway 10. We are seeing that on the Menadosa camera. Let me make that a little bit bigger for us this morning. Here's what Menadosa looks like. So this is what you should have in your mind as you leave the house this morning. This was taken just about 60 seconds ago. This will be in the future for those who are traveling on the Yellowhead or north of 16, and there could be more on the way today. So just putting that on your radar, something for you to be looking forward to. More whiteness. Is this our winter fair storm, you think? I hope it is. Be nice to get that stupid thing out of the way before the fair lands. We have this event that we have every year. It's a giant indoor spring break egg/farm fair with mini donuts and churros and cows and horses and pigs, and they call it the winter fair. It's a huge deal because there's not a lot going on spring break, but there's always a big storm when we have the winter fair. Always. So hopefully this is it. And it goes, and then next week, things are good because spring break, it's time for Canadian spring break. Everybody get their bikinis on. Let's hit the beach. No, in Canada, it doesn't work that way. In Canada, we grab our Molsons, our toques, our back bacon, and if we can get a fire going in the backyard to keep warm. Look at that spring break. There is your spring break forecast, spring breakers. Where's the heat? Come on. Anyway, our normal's supposed to be +2. So much for above normal for the weekend. We'll have to wait till April. That's it. March is a write-off. Let's just write it off. There's your forecast, +1 now for the weekend. All right, let's welcome aboard our Sunseekers. Again, we are on all platforms to start the show this morning, including TikTok, YouTube, X, Facebook. We'll move over to Twitch for hour 2 of the show. Nice to see our chat is working on screen. Yesterday, we had some problems with that. Got her fixed yesterday. Little gremlins like to appear from time to time. And, Sunseekers just kind of rolled with it. These gremlins, they pop up from time to time in the technological world. Oh! Speaking of technological world, before we go on, Suno is not going to do video anymore. This is, how ChatGPT AI had that video AI creator that was making all these Hollywood movies with different characters. In fact, Suno had entered into an agreement with Disney. And they had invested like $1 billion. Oh, sorry, not Suno. Sorry. Sora. Sora is out. That's amazing. Sora is finished. They're just closing it down. No explanation. Disney is in for $1 billion. Now, if you remember on this show, we had told you that Disney had released all the characters from Donald Duck to all the princesses, Mickey Mouse, and they were going to allow users to make content using Sora AI, and then Disney was going to try and get in front of this whole AI video revolution and let Darth Vader fight Donald Duck, I guess, in some kind of weird AI universe, and poof, it's gone. I said, no explanation given. Hollywood is rejoicing because they're like, we're done. If this goes through, we're finished. Anywho, let's get into our good mornings because there's a lot of folks and I'm blabbing along. I'm lost here for a second. Oh, Darren is in on TikTok this morning with Tosh on Twitch and Polar Bear and Road Reverend too. We've also got Shauna and Jamie on TikTok and Keena as well. Excuse me. Good morning. Ty is here too, along with Shania. Nick Adams is here on Twitch this morning. Hi, Nick. Derek's over on Twitch. Ryan is over on TikTok. That's probably Ryan number 2. Parker is on TikTok as well, along with Graham and Andy. We've got Janine over on Facebook to wish everybody a happy hump day. Molly's over on Twitch. Hello, Molly. Megan's on Facebook. Cindy's on Twitch. Richard's on Facebook. Charles is on TikTok. Good morning, Charles. Henry is on TikTok, too. Zuba Bernice is on Twitch, along with Quentin. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great morning, guys. Patricia is here on Facebook today. We've got Shannon over on TikTok, along with Marianne. Winnie's Grammy. Nathan is here too. And Ron. Hi, Ron Kirk over on TikTok this morning. Good morning, Ron. Cindy says just started snowing there. You need some more. You need some more of those pictures you shared earlier this week. There's hardly any. Oh, Jody's on Facebook. Rachel Zarn is on Facebook. Hello, Rachel. Barry is over on TikTok. Oh, look, chat is working today. Yes, we had to get the booster cables out. Got her going. Richard says PST removed from grocery store is good. Oh, it's not good. It's great. You know what the first thing in my mind? Ketchup chips. Yeah. Ketchup chips, I'll tell you. That's what I'm excited about. What are you excited about? PST is gone on ketchup chips. Now, there'll still be GST, so there still will be tax. It's not like all the junk food is going to be tax-free. The Fed's got to get their hands on it. We'll have more on that coming up. Reaction. Michelle is here on Facebook. Good morning, Michelle. Lisa's over on TikTok. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Can't have the winter fair without winter, I guess, says Nick. Quentin said people made a pile of inappropriate videos with those characters. Maybe that's one of the reasons. Well, and Hollywood has got money. You know what? Kids, listen, kids, here, gather round. Gather round. Uncle Ty has got a business lesson for you. If you're going to get into technology, what you want to do is create something that another company is going to be threatened by. For example, Mark Zuckerberg's really good at this. You want to do something that gets Mark Zuckerberg's attention because Mark Zuckerberg has bought like 30 companies that you've never heard about. And he comes in with a suitcase with $1 billion here and $1 billion there, and then he shuts them down so that Meta can stay on top of everything. And I think that Hollywood, they ripped the page out of that, just said, hey, listen, what's it going to take for you to shut that down? What do you mean shut it down? How many billions? Shut her down. It's kind of like these grocery stores. It's a common business practice where, you used to be on a location that was popular, on a street in your town where there's lots of people, and then you move to another location. Well, you keep the lease going on the old location so no one else can get in there. The province is saying they're going to put the hammer down on those kinds of practices. They're going to say no more to that. It's happening in our town. It's happening all over, actually. Heather's over on Facebook. Good morning, Heather. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Brenda's over on TikTok. Nick is getting into GTs already, so let's move on over there. We're still looking for lower oil prices. Gas prices could be dropping today because of good news coming out of Iran, so that's good. At least stable. We'll deal with stable. Maybe they're quick to raise them, and they're slow to bring them down. But because it looks like the peace plan may hold, we may see things stabilize and then slowly come down, which would be kind of good. I guess that is a good thing. Let's get things rolling with the good thing. Also, it's a good thing that Elkhorn Resort Clarkson Nordic Spa has Thirst Day tomorrow. That's a chance for you to get out on the patio at the Clarkson Nordic Spa, $65. It's an 18-plus event. They've got music playing. Probably not the greatest day to go there and rest and relax, where they've normally got these, the soothing music playing out there. This is much more, pop music, top 40, sometimes some classic rock. They theme it, and then they allow your phones to be out there, which is something that normally they don't allow. And that happens on Thursdays, Thirst Days, at the Elkhorn Resort and Clarkson Nordic Spa. And as we mentioned to you yesterday, they're going to have an Elvis show, a Hawaiian Elvis show, coming in April. And I want to put that on your radar because you might want to put that in your phone for a night out. Should be a fun time. This guy is super, super popular. His name is Dylan James. Dalen James? Two-time grand champion Elvis impersonator. Tribute to Elvis Hawaii coming up Saturday, April the 4th, Elkhorn Resort Spa and Conference Center. It's dinner and a show. And call 848-2802 or visit the Elkhorn Resort website for more details on that, because it's going to be good. Purda Mama, it's going to be a good one. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, your go-to service destination for brakes. Get up to $120 instant savings on genuine GM parts when you get new brake pads or rotors. Of course, there's a no-charge brake inspection when you pull in to see the crew at Murray's, and a 30-day price match guarantee on brakes. It's the best place to get a quick oil change. Pull up to those doors at 1500 Richmond Avenue, and you're in and out in a flash. Certified Service and Certified Service Express at Murray GM in Brandon, 1500 Richmond Avenue. And the dinner deal is on at Tim Hortons. Are you hungry? Are you in a hurry? Are you on a budget? If all those three boxes need to be checked, you need to hit the Tim's drive-thru or go in and relax. Get yourself one of your favorite donuts you haven't had in a while. But the dinner deal continues. $8.99 dinner deal at Tim Hortons. Get the crispy chicken, fresh veggies, those salted wedges that I love so much, with or without some ketchup there. And, of course, an ice-cold Coca-Cola for $8.99. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. Proudly locally owned and operated in Brandon, Burton, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Nick's GT, 59 months together today, 4 months until we turn the proverbial knot, tie the proverbial knot. We celebrated the day early with some dinner at Echo, followed by a dip trip. A dip trip. Oh, the wedding is coming fast. Congratulations, you guys. 4 months. Well, how come that one's by months? You got to do that to weeks. We're all about, 59 months you have to do. It's like 16 weeks. 16 weeks. Quentin says, I hope the PST only comes off of actual food. Relieving the price of junk food is just dumb. Well, there is no tax on actual food, so there's nothing to come off. PST is really on almost entirely junk food. Now, there are some exceptions, in the deli department where you'll get like fried chicken or rotisserie chicken or those sandwiches that you can sometimes get. Anyway, we'll get into that a little bit later. Tasha's GT walked to Tim's and had a great visit with my daughter yesterday. Look at that. Oh, isn't that nice? I can just picture the two of you discussing life, having a nice coffee and one of those sour cream donuts. I like those. Or an apple fritter. Oh, except that one apple fritter leads to two, then leads to three. Then I can't control it. I can't stop. Awesome. Yesterday's good thing. What happened? Cindy's GT felt a little bit better yesterday. Yeah, you're on the mend. So I made some pizza pops. That's a good thing for us all, or anyone that gets to sample your that gets to sample your amazing creations. Oh, this just in from the Retail Insider. A Canadian success story. This will fit in with good news. This is one of the most successful stores in Canada right now. Holy cow, surpassing all other retail. Oh, it's just a giant. Look out, Canadian Tire. Look out, Sport Check. Look out, Canadian Retail. Sales up 4.2%. This just in. Wow. And we've got one. We might have even more than one. Look at this. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. We're talking about. Woo. It's huge. It's huge. We know how to make lots of money. Yeah. Dollarama surpassed $7 billion this year. Wow. That is up 4.2%, as a lot of people, a lot of businesses are struggling. Not the dollar stores, baby. Not the dollar stores. They are kicking butt and taking names. Get me some of that plastic stuff. I like that. Way to go, Dollarama. Canadian success story. Fantastic. Take that, Dollar General. All right. Good morning, Angela Damaris. Good morning. If you got a good thing, by the way, TikTok, we'd love to hear from you. Rory, as well as Rose, who just joined us, just type in GT and then let us know about something good that happened yesterday. And that's what we like to call yesterday's good thing. Oh, somebody had the honey dip and, someone did have the sour cream glazed. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Good job, guys. Good job. Quinton's GT got a hold of my city councilor. Oh, did they buy you a coffee? They got a big raise. The mayor got a big raise. Councilors got a big raise. Did you give them a high five? Was that what it's all about? Oh, no, because the grader busted the corner of the driveway. Oh, the city contacted me before the day was done and is filing a claim to fix it. Thanks, Sean Cameron. Well, he earned his raise. Yay! Yeah! When you see them driving around in their Lincoln Navigators, and when you see, our mayor with his own, Secret Service detail and helicopter flying around because he got a big raise, that's good. You know what? They're got a raise. They're earning their keep. Good job. And by the way, more good things. It's just all coming up Quentin today because he bought Dollarama stock. Well, that was a good one. It's up 82%. It's, you know what? In a struggling economy, a dollar store is a good place to park your money. I'm an idiot. I'm in the banks, and yeah, it's gone. Oh, my money's gone. I've lost it all. I shouldn't be doing. I thought, hey, you know what? What about banks? It's you got Bob Carney, or what the heck is the guy that's running the country? Bill Carney, or what? I can't remember. It's Carney somehow. Carl Carney. Anyway, he was a banker. Hey, what could go wrong? No, maybe not. Yesterday's good thing. We got free bus passes for youth. That's a good thing. That was announced in the budget yesterday. And that is going to be happening for 4 or 5 towns: Winnipeg, Brandon, Selkirk, Flin Flon, and Thompson. Now, I had a lot of people DM me. How do I get them? Where do I get these free bus passes? How soon is this coming in? Listen, just a couple of quick notes. The budget has not passed yet. It's expected to, but a lot of this stuff won't take effect until July. Then I had a lot of people asking me, what is a youth? Because, people in their 30s are pretty young. See, everyone, I want a free bus pass. Everyone wants a bus pass. Now, it's going to basically be K to 12. These will be transit bus passes for students that are in public schools or in the what do you call that? The elementary and high school system. Because I thought maybe university kids with that would help university and college students. It doesn't look like it's going to include them. Now, that could change because, again, the budget hasn't passed, and I'm sure they're getting feedback, and maybe it will include it. Maybe there'll be some lobbying done by our colleges to see if we can get some college and university students on the free bus tab. But as of right now, it's likely to be just the high school and elementary students that need to take the bus. Molly, to add, I found out insurance is paying for her repairs. My deductible's the only thing I got to pay for. That is awesome. Molly had a little incident, and that's good. Well, you hate to be even out your deductible, but, from the department of it could always be worse, right? So that's good. Good stuff. Good. So, see, Tosh wants one of those bus passes. How do I get one of those bus passes? And we will know closer to July. Derek's good thing, a Simple Jack had a rehearsal for a benefit, which is coming up Friday. If you want to meet Derek, see his band Friday at the 40, trying to help a guy down in his luck buy a new wheelchair. Oh, if there's a poster for that, Derek, let me know and remind me. We'll mention that again. We always like to help folks out that when there's a nonprofit fundraiser or something going on, a special event that's meant to help the community, we'll put it on the show and get the word out there as best we can anyway to a few people and see if we can drum up some support for you. That should be fun. Should be good. Weather should calm down by then. How are things looking as far as weather goes this morning? We have got precipitation in the area. The radar is showing lots of blue. That's snow. Pink is mixed precipitation. Green is rain to the south there. And we are expecting anywhere between a skiff to the south, and look at that, 10 south of Brandon's not showing any snow on that camera right now. But north of the Yellowhead, you could be getting a lot more, so be on the lookout for that today, all right? Awesome. Hey, good job, guys. That's pretty good. We did good for a Wednesday. Wednesdays are sometimes tough to get good things going. Good morning, Kim, over on TikTok. And Michael, we are about to get things underway. More questions answered on the budget yesterday. The freebies, the goodies. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. It's St. Wob Canoe here. Just your resident jolly fellow handing out goodies to all my favorite Manitobans, including no tax on grocery store food, free bus passes, and maybe an increase in a tax credit if you're a homeowner. And other than that, pretty much status quo. But everybody's really interested in how this is all going to roll out the grocery store, because that's where we're feeling the most pain. That and the gas pumps right now. That would have been nice for him to say yesterday. Removing the tax on fuel. And the province rejoiced. That would have been good. Anyway, we'll take a look at that stuff and more coming up in the next segment of the show. And it's the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. I was up late watching Hannah, and I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning. No, I really wasn't. But my daughter will be. She's in her mid-20s, early mid-20s, and the 20s and 30s are going to just be loving this Hannah Montana stuff and Selena Gomez stuff. And oh, man. Going to the Royal Hacienda out in, where are we going today for our beach camp? Playa del Carmen. Going to Playa del Carmen today for our beach break on this Hump Day Wednesday. We will be back with more food, fun, places, and mayhem in just a second. Hope your Wednesday is off to a great start. Rise and shine. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers
Del Carmen for you on a Hump Day Wednesday. Good morning, Playa del Carmen. Good morning, southern Manitoba, where we have got some snow coming in. And the snow is expected to be with us for most of the day today. You can see it on the radar there in blue. The pink is mixed precipitation. The green on the radar is rain. And as far as our roads are concerned, as the sun comes up and gets at things, it could certainly be a lot worse. We are expecting the heaviest part of this snow system, this Alberta Clipper that's coming through, to be north of the Yellowhead, okay? So if you're traveling 16 Highway, Riding Mountain National Park, 8310, Highway 5, basically north of Riding Mountain, you may want to, give yourself extra time amidst your travels today. If 16 and 10 is any indication, we are seeing that some of the snow is starting to accumulate on the highways. And so that's the look that you're going to see as you hit the road today. A little bit of snow on the highway. And there could be more where that came from. Now, Environment Canada is saying anywhere between 2 to 15 centimeters. That's a big target to hit. South of the 16, a skiff to 2 centimeters, maybe 5 centimeters. But they've got a heavy snowfall warning in effect for areas north of the Yellowhead. So brace yourself for more snow, spring snow coming in. And I wish I had some better news when it comes to the heat. Yeah, those above normal temperatures have been elusive. We will continue cold for this time of year into the weekend, and it's the start of spring break. Come on, spring. Come on, Mother Nature. Give us a break, please. It's spring break. My gosh. Here's where the heaviest of the heavy snowfall is supposed to be. Let's go to the beach. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the beach. If we could only have a beach day today, wouldn't that be the greatest? All right, it's the areas in yellow that are going to get going to get hit the most. Roblin, Russell, Dauphin, Binscarth is included in this. Erickson and Mendoza might get clipped by it. And Dauphin, of course, the Interlake is going to get it, but to the south, not so bad. So there you go. Hey, blessed mama. Good morning. All right. We are excited by the budget yesterday because we have got no tax on tips. No, that's somewhere else. Gas tax removed. No, that's somewhere else. Well, what did we get? What was our goodies? PST is going bye-bye on food items. Hooray. How much you think you're going to save? The provincial sales tax on food in Manitoba is going bye-bye just in time for summertime. And, of course, this includes the ever-popular rotisserie chickens. What about the fried chicken? Yes, even some of the grocery stores that sell fried chicken, it, too, will go without tax. Currently, you pay provincial sales tax on prepared food and drinks sold for immediate consumption. The Premier says rotisserie chickens, salads, a case of bubbly, all the stuff you're grabbing on the way home when you're in a rush and you got to try and put a meal on the table for the family. Well, guess what, Manitoba? That will be tax-free. No, provincial tax-free. There'll still be GST. We currently pay provincial tax on food platters, baked goods, beverages, potato chips, candy. Food and drinks considered basic groceries are already exempt from the tax in Manitoba, including your fruits and vegetables, most meats, milk products, eggs, coffee, oil. Any store within a city that is less than roughly 3,000 square feet in size and holds a license to sell tobacco products will not be exempt from the tax, the province said. Wow. The tax will also remain in place at restaurants with grocery stores, establishments licensed to serve alcohol. movie theaters, sporting events, and other live entertainment events. This reminds me of when Trudeau tried to do the whole GST holiday, and it applied on this and didn't apply on that, and applied on this and didn't apply on that. What about vending machines? When I go to the rink, does this mean no? Vending machines and rec facilities like golf courses, curling clubs, fishing lodges, and hunting lodges will all still have the tax. So we're going to need a cheat sheet. Basically, your ketchup chips. This is the finance minister, by the way. He was so excited. We have got PST food. Except not everywhere. Oh, winds are picking up north of the park, apparently. Winds are picking up. Snow is moving in. How about booze? Quentin wants to know about booze. Is my Jack Daniels tax-free? No. And you can't get Jack. Well, some places you still can. They're selling out all the U.S. products until they're all gone and then not reordering anymore. It was supposed to be a temporary thing at Christmas time, but there's, for some stores that don't sell a lot of U.S. alcohol, you can still get some of it, but once it's gone, they haven't reordered it. The finance minister said he's not worried Manitobans with diabetes and heart disease will get sicker after his government lifts the tax, because people are curious about this. The Retail Council of Canada says 10% of a household's grocery basket is currently exposed to the PST each week. This currently gets about $32 million into government coffers. So based on a population of 1 million people, if it's saving $32 million for Manitobans, I can't do the math quick enough, and I can't find my phone. So 32 million divided by 1 million equals what per year? 32 million divided by 1 million equals, is that right? 32? $32. So it will $32. Yeah! Woo! For an entire year, food savings of $32. This is fantastic. This is a windfall. Wait. Winnipegger Sanjay Supal, who has 4 kids, pays about $1,500 on groceries each month, said this is next to nothing. Oh, must be nice to be able to throw around $36 like it's nothing. $36. Holy man, $36. That is some big savings, I'll tell you right now. It's right up there with the 2 cents. I mean, between the 2 cents a liter we're saving on milk right now. And what's 36 divided by 12? Then we'll figure that's the monthly. That's $3 a month. $3 a month that you're going to save on your groceries. That is fantastic.
Sanjay Supal's Walmart bill is long.
$305.
Feeding his family,
here he
4
is.
kids, costs him about $2,000 a month.
Jesus,
He likes the province's plan to scrap the provincial sales tax at the grocery store. He doesn't know how much.
$2,000 a month he spends on groceries. Is that right? Are you spending about that? Holy cow. No wonder he's not excited about his $36. That is a lot, man. $2,000 a month on food. That could easily be more than your housing costs.
Scrap the provincial sales tax at the grocery store. He doesn't know how much it will help him.
I'm saving $6.58 on $305.
So what do you make of that?
I thought it was around $5 at the start, right? But it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all.
Manitobans currently pay PST on prepared food and drinks sold for immediate consumption. Change would mean you wouldn't pay PST on things like rotisserie chicken, carbonated drinks, and chips.
Any less taxes we have to pay, I completely agree with.
Chips.
Groceries are very expensive.
Anything can help, really. Anything coming off what you're paying last week is a bonus, Probably not a lot, but a little bit is good.
Removing the PST will cost the province $32 million annually. This professor called it a bold move.
It's a great measure. It's good leadership coming from Manitoba, as far as I'm concerned.
It's Sylvain Charlebois. He's the food
Free
expert.
bus rides for kids and youth.
Oh, there's the bus ride.
So much better because sometimes the families can't afford stuff like that, because you always have to like refill your card and stuff, which is annoying. Yeah, and I feel like it would mean a lot. Yeah.
Winnipeg's mayor says he's still waiting for more details.
We'll have our transit staff work with the province so that we can, provide these services within the budget allocated. But there's more.
This is going to be for Brandon too.
Go through the details of this.
Brandon's going to have free bus rides
Winnipeg's
for
largest
kids.
school division backs the transit plan. Matt Henderson says making bus rides free breaks down barriers for low-income families.
Well, and I think that makes total sense. Like, that seems like a no-brainer. I can't believe that the school divisions or somebody somewhere should not be they shouldn't have to be paying to go to school. That doesn't make any sense. Isn't that what school buses are for, or am I completely out to lunch? I guess school buses don't service everywhere, but that to me makes a lot of sense. And, again, I wouldn't be surprised if they expanded it to university and college students, another group of individuals that could use the break. That might be a nice thing to do. As it stands right now, I don't think they're being included, but I think that might be nice, for the kids that are in school. Why not? Right? Cindy says that the $32 savings is probably more than a 2% wage increase. I don't know. That's a lot of math. That's a lot of math. So the PST on groceries. What say you? Shelley says this is great news. Cindy says it's a start. Road Reverend says maybe they should give our mayor a free bus pass instead of a big raise. What if he gets to ride the bus for free? Just shows his mayor card. Hello, I am the mayor. I believe this ride will cost me nothing. Dustin says this is awesome, but what price does it come? You can't just take 7% of the province's revenue and make it up somewhere else. Well, Dustin, we found out it's $32 million. You've probably got that in your wallet right now. Come on. Trent says this is a joke for votes. What? Tracy says the other day I spent $301.74 on groceries. I just checked it and my PST was $3.26. Whatever will I do with that kind of money? Why? Because it was mainly healthier choices. Right, so now we can be bad. We can be bad, but bad with ketchup chips. Were Pizza Pops PST? No, they're grocery. Right. But those big hoagies you can get at the deli, big hoagie sandwich, all of a sudden PST free. Ketchup chips, baby. Chocolate bars. Mom, what's for supper? Hey, listen, we got tax savings on the caramel bar. Gather round. Let's hold hands and pray over our caramel bar instead of our normal groceries, because this is a little more affordable and slightly more delicious. Dallas says there's no PST on groceries, only on junk food and prepared food. Yes, that's right. Elaine says, I wonder if that will include laundry supplies and paper products. No, Elaine, it will not. Paper products and laundry supplies will still be subject to the full tax law, the full extent of tax. Barb Griff McLennan, good morning. We're celebrating the PST windfall. It's interesting that a lot of people are curious as to how the government is going to pay for this $32 million little goodie. In the big scheme of things, $32 million is not a tremendous amount of money for the government or for us. In all honesty, joking aside, you know what I'm saying? It's really all fart and no poo. You know what I'm saying? It's all fart and no poo. It's just like, oh yeah, we get to say we cut the tax on something. It's great. Politically, this is awesome. All fart, no poop. Travis says, why don't we remove the gas tax? Well, that's what I said, Travis, earlier, the first segment of the show. Let's get the gas tax. You want to make an impact on people's lives. You want to be a hero. You want to be, it doesn't matter. Our premier is the most popular guy in Canada right now. They just love him. But you know, he's smooth. He is, you know what? You can say what you want about our premier. I'm going to tell you right now, you have to give credit where credit is due. This guy is slick. He is the slickest politician we've ever seen. He is good. Now, is it going to be good for the province? History will decide that. But man, he's shrewd. He is good. People love him. That's what the game is. That's the game. Love me. Love me. I wouldn't be surprised if he calls an election soon. Come and vote. Ride the bus for free, then come and vote. What else are you saying about this? Whoop-de-doo, says Dale. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. What about laundry soap? Are we paying a lot of tax on laundry soap? I guess it's taxed twice, probably. Chrissy says most food isn't taxed anyway. You are correct. Healthy foods, fruit, vegetables, meats, dairy, stuff like that. But you're already saving 2 cents per liter on milk. Janice says this is a good start. How about taking the GST off as well? How about just removing all tax? What is PST being removed? Why my food I buy does not have tax. Some of it might, depending on how prepared your foods are and how healthy they are. You'll have to look at your little receipt, and that will tell you. How about tax-free? Now you're talking my language. Oh, I don't want to pay no taxes. Another one. Keith says laundry detergent, paper towels. Come on. People are getting bit by the cleaning supplies. Interesting. Todd says basic food does not attract PST. This will only affect junk food and pop and take away pre-prepped foods. We won't save 7% on pet food, cleaners, paper products. What is with the outrage? Outrage over the Mr. Clean and paper products. I think that Manitobans have got a pain in the bum. Our toilet paper costs too much. We need to reduce the tax on toilet paper. I had no idea that it was... James posts the meme. Sir, can I have some more? Can I have some more? Ross says, big deal, just junk food. Why not take tax off things we use, like toilet paper and deodorant? There's the toilet paper again. Okay, so if anyone from the provincial government is listening, your next big move is remove the PST from ass wipe. I'm telling you, this is what the people are telling me. They're telling me it's not enough for the rotisserie chicken and the bubbly. It's the bum wipe that's killing them. They've had to move to 1-ply. Give it to the people. Give them 4-ply tax-free. Maybe that'll be, I'll run for office. It's time to wipe away WOB. And then I'll run solely on toilet paper. I had no idea we'll wipe away WOB. Tyler Glen will bring back 4-ply, tax-free, baby. Your bum loves Tyler. It's kind of weird. Quentin says junk food should be taxed heavier. Oh, my gosh. No way. If a 2-liter pop was $20, perhaps people would make better life choices. Always a party pooper. The funnest guy in the room. He's the Mr. Fun. Mr. Fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fun. Come on. Road Reverend, got to wash your clothes more after riding the bus. Just get powdered laundry soap, says Molly. I haven't bought it in 2 years. I still have most of the bucket. $40 US for 40 pounds. Bum wipes. Oh, man. Yeah. People generally are either saying it's a good start or it's gonna be kind of light. Anyway, every little bit helps, I guess, right? And if you can get something for free, that's even better. We launched the contest for Jeff's Clean Cut Yard Care yesterday. How about this? A perfect yard for you contest. Is your yard a hot mess? Are you in need of some serious TLC? Then you need to enter this contest. Just go to my Facebook page and put the 4 emojis that best describe your yard. Lots of people doing that right now. And in the meantime, get in on the action of Jeff's Clean Cut Yard Care. What we're going to do is on the 1st, we will award one lucky Brandon resident a power raking and aeration from our friends at Jeff's Clean Cut Yard Care. 204-761-8373. You can also find him online at jeffscckyardcare.ca. He is taking bookings now for aeration, for the power raking, for yard care through the entire summer. He's got a great team over there. I use him all the time on my yard. He always does a great job, and it's a team. Literally, it's like 10 guys show up, and they get stuff done in like 10 minutes. In and out, gone to the next project. Again, that's Jeff's Clean Cut Yard Care, jeffscckyardcare.ca. Skydancer Casino getting ready for the July the 3rd show. Gretchen Wilson. Oh, boy, this is going to be a great show. The first outdoor show of the new year. Gretchen Wilson performs live at Skydancer with Redneck Woman. We're here for the party, all jacked up and more. I'm a redneck woman. This is going to be a party. Tickets are just $50. Beer gardens, food trucks, and of course, they've got the water park, the trampoline park, great hotel, excellent hospitality, always rolling out the red carpet for Canadians. And look for some extra special deals for Canadians in the coming weeks and months. That is right, skydancercasino.com. Visit their website. Give them a follow on their social media to stay up to date on all happenings over there. App Law Office, if you are buying or selling real estate, if you own a business and need some help as far as legal issues are concerned, or if you are doing a will. And it's never fun to be thinking about the hereafter, but that's where App Law Office can help. They're going to be able to make it a comfortable experience for you, and not only that, they're going to make sure that everything is done right so nothing gets fouled up when you pass on to the ever after. You know what I'm saying? App Law Office has got a beautiful, newly renovated office space at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And a reminder, Hedley's Health Hut Customer Appreciation Day is coming up on Friday. This is a big deal. Customer Appreciation Day means huge savings at Hedley's Health Hut, and they always have samples. I know how the Sunseekers love samples. I like samples, like to go around the store, try a little of this, try a little of that, have a drink here and a drink there. And they have got all kinds of new products that they picked up in Vancouver at the CHFA show. Man, and lots of stuff with protein. Holy cow. From green cleaning products to protein cereals to protein-infused beverages to sugar-free candies. If you are looking for items to improve your life, supplements, vitamins, gluten-free, dairy-free. They've got gluten-free baking there. You've got to check out the amazing selection of products at Hedley's Health Hut. Go and see Randy and Michelle at 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Good example right there of some of the great stuff they've got. And Customer Appreciation Day, Friday, means big savings. So keep that in mind, okay? Where do you find bum wipes? Well, you find them in the paper section of the store, but you're going to pay tax. There's tax on the wipes. Tax on all wipes. Now, that should have the tax taken off, says Quentin. Actual supplements that are good for you. Oh, he's got to wreck all the fun. We're going to call, you have to change your user handle to Fun Sponge. Quentin is Fun Sponge. Come on. Pizza Pops, ketchup chips, soda. Tax-free, baby. Give me your tax money then. On your, oh, wait a second. You're not buying ketchup chips. You're buying stalks of celery to dip into tap water. Gross. Gotta have some fun. Gotta live a little. Gotta live a little. Come on. All right. Next up on the show. I'm here for the party. Oh, let's see how quick we can get this banged out. The most stressful provinces in all of Canada. You think that Manitoba is stressful? I pulled this up because they came out with a list of the stressed in the States, and I'm like, where's the Canadian list? What is happening here? What's going on? Louisiana tops the list of most stressed states in 2026. High poverty, limited access to affordable health care, and some of the worst mental health and depression statistics in the country. Wallet Hub ranked all 50 states across 40 stress indicators. Kentucky and New Mexico rounded out the most stressed. However, when it came to the least stressed, South Dakota claimed the least stressed, with Utah, Minnesota, New Hampshire, and Vermont also landing near the bottom of the stress scale. What about Manitoba? You'd be surprised. What's happening on the East Coast? From the Department of It Could Always Be Worse, here is the most stressed in Canada. Number 1 is Prince Edward Island. Some bad economic pressures, small economy limitations, access to health care, poor mental health. Prince Edward Island comes in at number 1, followed by New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. Oh, my God. Let's get Quebec and Ontario out of the way and just bring in the East Coast. They're such nice people. What the hell is going on there? Speaking of Quebec, they're at number 4 for most stressed, then Ontario. These things have to do with high cost of living. Oh, well, we feel bad for you. Although British Columbia came in at number 6. Then Alberta at 7. Manitoba at 8. Saskatchewan at 9. And often among the least stressed, which kind of surprised me, but I think it's attitude. Guess who came in at number 1 for least stressed? Newfoundland. Because they know how to have a good time. They're not worried about protein, Quinton's tap water. They want some whiskey and ketchup chips, and that's why they've got the least amount of stress, baby. Newfoundland and Labrador. You got to spread it, though, guys. Like, your buddies over there, your neighbors in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia are not doing good. Holy God, I was kind of surprised and saddened by that. And I was surprised Manitoba was doing quite as well as we are. We're ranked at number 8 on most stressed. That's pretty good. The study says moderate stress levels reflect a balance of community support and the reasonable cost of living. So if you think Manitoba is expensive, get out and travel across the country. It's awful in Ontario, Quebec, and BC. People are moving here just because of that. And so that's a good thing. So Tosh says, I left the East Coast 22 years ago, probably because you were too stressed. I had no idea. They say the Atlantic economy is not good. Job market pressures, stress on the healthcare system. Oh, my God. Housing costs are high. Income pressures, mental health issues. Holy cow. From the Department of It Could Always Be Worse, hey? So, I'll take my ketchup chips PST free, please, for $50. Alex, ketchup chips, tax free, baby. Hey, we got to go over to Twitch. We're moving over to Twitch with our friend Hannah Montana, and you've got to see this. It's stunning. The new airline seats that United Airlines launched yesterday. This is stunning, really, especially after WestJet was trying to cram us into the plane. United is putting beds on the airplanes. Change is coming to Easter. And GLP-1s, those glorious fat injections, yes, they're coming to Canada as generics, and they're going to be made right here in the Great White North, baby. All those details coming up. Come and join us for all the good news, fun, and frivolity over on Twitch, okay? We got to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok and X. and the rest of them, and we are going to have some fun over on Twitch. VIP hour is about to begin. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com. Thank you so much, TikTok and X. Thank you, YouTube. Catch you later. We're moving over to Twitch. Thank